One on Facebook. I'm talking this morning about the industry. Wait for a few people to jump on. Give people time to jump on. I want to share this. Let me get started. Let me get this shared to my YouTube channel. Get started. We're gonna give a few minutes for people to jump on. Y'all like and share this out. Like and share this out. We're gonna get started here, and it's now 11:56. Give another 3 or 4 minutes. Give another 3 or 4 minutes, and so we can so we can get this going. And we're gonna talk about this industry and what it can do. See, God gives us commandments, right? How do I do this? God gives us commandments. Can't do that. To do. And we have to be obedient. But a lot of us don't even understand what we do. We don't understand, this industry that we're in, or that we have. I'm trying to get this shared to my other pages. And right quick, y'all go ahead and like and share this and invite people. Send out some texts, invite people to see this, because they need to know. They need to know this information. We're going to get some information out to you about this industry that a lot of people don't know. Like I said, we got about 3 minutes before we get started. Y'all go ahead and like and share, get this out. Get your friends on, get some people on who for a fact they are, adamant about this thing just don't work. This thing just don't work. No matter what they see from you. Well, we're gonna teach them some stuff, and we're gonna use the Bible on it too. About it, and everything. Got some people hitting me up on Facebook right now. Good morning. In Messenger, I'm interested in your company, would like some information. Okay. Except please go to my Facebook page right quick. And I'm doing a live stream. We're going to get some people today, to show people, about this industry, because a lot of people have the misconception on what we do, and they don't understand that they're blocking their own blessings. See, God gives us the ability to create wealth, right? God gives us the ability to create wealth. Good morning, Phyllis. Good morning, Mr. Sadowhite. Good morning, Miss Monroe and Linda Garner. Good morning, Daffy. Good morning, Mr. Brad Tyson, Ramona Shelley. Y'all like and share this out. We're going to get started here in the next minute or so. Because I want to put some information out today that people just don't understand, and they see people perish for lack of knowledge, right? People perish for lack of knowledge. And here's what I see. People complain all the time about their income, right? About their money, a little bit more light. People complain about their income, complain about their bills. They complain about their paychecks. They complain about taxes, but they don't understand the power God has given them on their own, to create wealth. They don't understand that God, in his word, Matthew 4, says, God wishes us to prosper. He wants us to prosper. He gives us tools. He gives us free speech, free thought, where we can actually use our mind to develop ideas. People come up with businesses and things, and I don't know, my internet running crazy. People come up with businesses and things, ideas, and then they start a business, and all of a sudden you got people working for you. Well, that business was started from God's ability. God gave you the person that vision in their life, right? God gave that person that vision, so God has given each one of us a vision. He's given us each one of us abilities, right? But more than if you look at it in the Bible, there are so many different verses about how God wants you to prosper. How he didn't put you on this earth to just work all your life, pay bills, and die. He didn't put you on this earth to go get 2 and 3 jobs. That's not what it is. I mean, I see a lot of times people on Facebook, praise God, I got the 2nd and 3rd job, and things like that. Now, I don't knock jobs. I always put my disclaimers out. I don't knock jobs. I don't, but what I'm saying is God didn't put you here to suffer like that, because think about it. You're physically draining yourself, right? You're going out, your job, your coworkers become more family than your family at home, right? Your coworkers are more family than your actual family, because you're with your coworkers so much more all throughout the day. You go from one job to the next job. You're with your coworkers all day long. Your children suffers, your spouse suffers, your home life suffers, your time suffers, because you're constantly working and you feel like you just beating your head against the wall trying to survive. You think that was God's plan? That wasn't God's plan. Good morning, Miss Ray. Good morning, Miss Shelley. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Dexter, Lola. Everybody like and share this, because we have to have people understand, back 20, 30, 40 years ago, when our parents, were working, we didn't have the internet, right? We didn't have ways to create income. It was limited. You had to work a job or start a business, a traditional type business. Go out in the streets, get you a brick and mortar store. But with the birth of the internet, we can reach massive numbers of people. I'm setting the stage right now, y'all, for what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about this industry that a lot of people just don't understand. And I promise you, this shirt that I have on right here, y'all see this shirt? Cash, asset, cash, right? This shirt, once people in the industry understand this, people in this industry understand cash, asset, cash. They understand this. So once you understand this industry, once you understand, that you don't have to work your life to death. You don't have to work yourself to death. Once you understand that, God gave you that ability for you to just go out and take it, you'll do better. And like I said, when you know better, you do better, right? So we're going to go ahead and start. It's 12 o'clock now, 12:02 actually. We're going to go ahead and start with this industry. I want to talk about today for just a few minutes, the direct sales industry. A lot of people don't understand the power with direct sales, with network marketing. The first thing people hear about it, and with good reason, I don't discount people's feelings or people's thoughts. People think about network marketing, direct sales as pyramid schemes, scams, illegal, going to jail, things like that, trying to get over, making money off of somebody else. Now, let's start with that one right there. They're making money. We'll start with that one first. Making money off of somebody else. I've had people tell me that industry is no good. It's illegal because you got to make money off of somebody else. You got to go out and you got to talk to somebody else. You got to go out and you got to bother people and try to get them to buy this, that, and the other. Well, we're gonna say, first of all, this industry is $120 billion industry. Okay, 35 billion of that is in the United States a year annually, right? So listen, you work in your job. You're at your job, right? Let's just say you're an associate at Walmart, okay? You're an associate. Somebody comes along and wants to buy something, and they ask you a question about it. You give them the information they need to make a successful purchase or whatever. They're looking for something, and you tell them about the product or something, right? You've just done your job. Your supervisor, right? The owner, the board of directors at Walmart, however their structure is, the owners of Walmart are getting paid because of what you just did. Let's say you make $12 an hour at Walmart, all right? You make $12 an hour, or in any job you work at, you make $12 an hour. Believe that the company itself, the owners of the company, make more than $12 an hour off of your position. If they're willing to pay you $12 an hour, then that means they're making at least $36 an hour off of your position. Understand that. The company is getting paid off of your efforts. The company's not in business to give you a paycheck because they like you. They're giving you a paycheck because you are creating income for their business. So they're making money off of you, right? Think about this now. Think about this, because I get a lot of people say the industry, the network marketing industry, the direct sales industry, well, people you got to make money off of people. People gonna make money off of me, and I don't want that. Your job creates their finances, creates their wealth off of you, right? Your job gets paid off of your efforts. But see, here's the thing. Here's the big difference between them and you. See, you're the employee, right? They're the boss. Their families are taken care of. You are creating income. You're working 20, 30, 40 hours a week for somebody else's wealth. See, they're being obedient to the Bible. They're created a business to be able to leave an inheritance for 3 generations for their children. Just understand Walmart's great grandkids are going to be okay. They have created a business that they can leave a legacy, an inheritance for their children's children. So now you got to think, who's creating that legacy for your children? You cannot be obedient and leave an inheritance for 3 generations off of a job. It can't happen. You can't be a school teacher, right? You can't be a teacher and leave that legacy to your children's children. You can't do it. Because no matter how great of a school teacher you are, no matter how great of an engineer you are, no matter how great of a doctor you are, if you don't own that business, or you're not investing 60 to 70% of your income to something, you can't leave a legacy to your children. God gave you the ability to create wealth. He didn't say he gave you the ability to go work for somebody all of your life, right? See, it says in the word, the poor will always be among us, right? But it didn't say you have to be. So if you're now thinking of ways to leave an inheritance for your children, you got to think of something that's going to create what we call residual passive income, passive residual income. The industry, the direct sales industry, y'all got to get this now. If you don't understand, take some notes. Y'all got to get this. The direct sales industry, the only purpose of being in business in direct sales is to create passive residual income. See, I get paid from passive. I get paid from income that is from something that I did 3, 4, 6 years ago. See, I'm not clocking into a job because J. Paul Getty, he was the country's first documented billionaire. All right, J. Paul Getty, the first documented billionaire, country's billionaire. He said he would rather get 1% of 100 people's efforts versus 1% of his own. Versus 100% of his own. That just means in direct sales, I'm going to get paid off of the efforts of 100, 1,000, 5,000 other people. They also building a business, but I'm getting paid off of their efforts. See, once you understand the industry, any business in direct sales can make you rich. Once you understand the concept of it's just like you understand the concept of a job already. You already know how a job works. You know, you get up in the morning, you go to work, you punch the time clock, you do the work, the day is over, you punch the time clock, you go home, you get a paycheck. That's the job. You just got paid for your efforts. Your efforts. You can do that 6 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days a week. I promise you, you will never, ever have the chance to get rich simply working a job. See, if you believe this, then you haven't talked to successful people. You haven't talked to rich people. You haven't talked to wealthy people. You don't know the information. See, wealthy people, rich people have more than one stream of income. A job is your one stream of income. That's one stream. That means you're getting paid for your efforts that you do every day. Well, think about this realistically now. How has that worked out for the past 20 to 30 years? How is getting one job or even 2 jobs, that income from those, because you have to clock in, how has that worked out for you? And especially people with 2 jobs, now you're away from your family. You're away from your spouse, right? You're away from your children. That many hours. How long can you continue to do that? Now let's remember, I personally don't believe Social Security will be here by the time I'm 65. Or if I am, it won't be like it is today. So we have to create something now that's in God's word. We have to create something now that will leave a legacy for our children, an inheritance for our children, right? Direct sales industry. Let's go over a few things now. People say pyramid schemes. And then people will come to me with that pyramid scheme thing. And I'll say to them, what's a pyramid? And a lot of times they can't even tell you. They have no clue. They have no clue. They heard it from somebody else. They heard pyramid scheme from some. Now, here's what I think a pyramid scheme is. Your job. Your job is a pyramid scheme. Why do I say that? Because your job has an owner. More than likely, it has a board of directors or it has a manager. It has supervisors. And then it has you, the employee. Right? That's your pyramid. Yeah, that's your structure. That's your job is your pyramid. The scheme part about it is, here's the scheme part about it. The scheme part about it is they pay you just enough to keep you coming back every day. They pay you just enough for you to forget your family. See, you're working for their family. You're working for their legacy. They're paying you just enough to forget about your children, to forget about your dreams, your goals, right? As long as you forget about your dreams and goals and work for their dreams and goals, they're happy. Try to leave your job. Tell your boss you're thinking about leaving. Most of the time, they'll probably offer you another a 50-cent raise or $1 raise. I'll give you a little bit more money to stay. Why? Because they need you to take care of their children. But who's taking care of your children? So that's the scheme with the job. Now, once again, as I said, I don't knock jobs. I don't knock them. But you have to do something that's going to create a legacy, an inheritance for your children, for your family. Okay? Let's go over see. See, in the direct sales industry, the possibilities are limitless for people who who you find the right product or the right service. Possibilities are limitless. I've made a lot of money just helping other people get what they want. I've helped people get TV service. I've helped people get internet service. I've helped people with their credit. I've helped people, get pay raises on their job. I'm simply helping people get something that they need. Just like Walmart. You go to Walmart to buy something. You don't go to Walmart just to hang out. You go to buy something. That's all I do. I help people this industry helps people get what they need. Now, as a guy, go back to the shirt right quick. Y'all see this? Cash, asset, cash. That means once you understand that concept in this industry, I guarantee you're going to be successful. Cash, asset, cash simply means you get some upfront cash. Somebody gives you some cash. You create some cash, whether it's from your job, whether it's from an investment, whether it's from a loan, whether it's from family or friends, whatever it's from. You take that cash, right, this cash, and you create an asset, right? Once you create that asset could be another investment. That asset could be a business. That asset could be, a stock, a bond, or something. And see, that asset does what? It turns around and creates you more cash. But now you got that residual, that passive income. You're working your job, right? Whatever. But this cash, asset, cash has just created you another stream of income. That's marketing. Because now you're not clocking in for that income. You're not clocking in for this check that's going to come every month, right? See, now you have some income coming in while you're sleeping, while you're vacationing. Y'all like and share this. A lot of people don't understand. See, we have been conditioned to believe that in order to get paid in this country, you have to work a job. Your parents taught you that. Your grandparents taught you that. Your great parents taught you that. Your teachers taught you that. Your friends taught you that. You must have a job in order to get paid. Business people teach their children something totally different. They teach their children, you must have a business to get paid. You must have a business to be wealthy. See, there's a difference between being paid and being wealthy. See, being paid will pay the bills, but being wealthy will allow you to pay the bills while you're on vacation. When you don't go to clock in, right? So look, the direct sales industry allows you to be your own boss. Now you become your own CEO. Who's ever wanted to be a boss? Who's ever wanted to be their own boss, their own CEO? See, I hear a lot of people on Facebook, see a lot of people always talking about, I'm making boss moves. I'm a boss. Well, you can't be a boss if you have a boss. Let's just be real. So we got to do things to create our own position. You have to be your own boss, right? Okay, so listen, here's some 8 key things in order to identify a company. See, once you believe in direct sales, this industry, has created more millionaires than any other industry, right? Over 73% of women in the country, this is facts, This information I'm giving you is from the Direct Sales Association. Okay, over 73% of women in this country are involved in direct sales in some form or fashion. That's huge. 26% of men. 73% of women in the country are in direct sales. Right? Come on. We got to understand this, y'all. We got to understand the power that we have. See, anybody can do what I do. Anybody can do what somebody in direct sales does. This industry has created more millionaires than any other industry. So we grow up, we tell our children, right? We tell our children, you need to go be a doctor. You need to go be a lawyer. You need to go be an NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball, whatever. You need to be an actor, an actress, a singer. Why don't we tell our children something that's more obtainable? How many children, how many of us have children that realistically could go to doctor school, to a medical school, who could go to law school, who could be in the NBA, NFL, who can rap, who can act? How many of us have children? Now, I'm not saying that it's not possible because people do it every day. But the percentages, anybody can do direct sales. Anybody can do direct sales. And I promise you, most of you are doing it already. You're just not getting paid to do it. Hear me when I say this. Most people are doing direct sales already. You're just not getting paid to do it. You're not getting paid what you're worth. And some of us are not getting paid at all. How many people have referred somebody to a movie? How many people have referred somebody to go buy some clothes? How many people have referred somebody to go on vacation? Told somebody to do something. You've referred. That industry got paid. That store got paid, right? But you didn't, right? Again, who's taking care of your family? You're doing all this work for nothing. You're busy. This industry, okay? We're going to go over 8 quick things on how to identify what's going to work for you. First, you got to identify a product, okay? You got to identify a product. And I always tell people when you're looking at direct sales, don't find something that's a trend. Don't go into a company that's a trend, something that they have a product right now that in 6 months to a year, it's a trend, it's faded out, right? You want to find something that's a staple, something that's going to be here. Finances, health and wellness, things like technology, things like that. Something that is not going to come and go. See, Avon and Amway, they had to adapt. They're top companies. They've been around 70 some years. They had to adapt because way back in the day when Avon and Amway started, us reps, we were stocking up stuff in our homes, right? And we had to go out and sell it to make a commission. Then comes the big box companies, Walmart, Costco, Sam's Club, and you can stock the stuff up there and not have to keep it in your home. So they had to adapt, right? But find a business that is always going to create an income. Right. The next thing is you want to choose your company, right? There's hundreds of direct sales companies out here. You want to choose something that you feel. Now, the company I'm in My Econ. It's short for My Economy. We're the personal financial success company, right? We teach you the secrets of the wealthy, right? So I understand finances is always going to be a part of people's lives. It's not something that's going to come and go. Next thing is you want to contact consumer watchdogs. You want to research the company, right? You want to research the company. Next is you want to get industry literate. You want to get industry literate. This is what I'm doing right now, teaching a little bit about the industry, direct sales. You want to learn. See, once you learn this industry, once you learn what this industry can do for your family, what it has done for thousands and thousands of families, there are over 100 million households in this country. We have over 35 million people who are in direct sales. That's big. 35, that's a third of the country are involved in direct sales somehow or another. Right? Come on. At about $30 billion annually just in the United States. Now, here's this scam and pyramid stuff again. This industry is doing 30 billion just in the United States, 120 billion worldwide. a company might be a scam. A certain company might be a pyramid scheme. The industry is legit. The industry has created more millionaires than anybody. So learn your industry. I could leave my econ today, but because I know this industry and I know what this industry has done for me and my family, and I know what it has done for a lot of my mentors, I would never leave the industry. I could leave my econ today, go to any other company now with the dollars that I have and become successful. I was in another company, taught me a lot, made quite a few dollars, made a lot of money there. But I just found my niche here with my econ. But the industry has taught me how to get paid while I'm sitting at home, while I'm on vacation, while I'm out grocery shopping or whatever. That's what the industry has taught me. Now, you're sitting here thinking to yourself, I get paid at my job. I'm just not sure I can sell. I'm not sure I can go out here and do this, that, and the other. I'm not telling you to go sell anything. I'm teaching you to get educated on what the industry can do for you. I'm teaching you to tell you, get educated on how you're going to make more money residually than what you'll make on your check, your paycheck. So you have to understand that there is no greater way to create finance. You will never, ever get wealthy working a job. It's simple. If you don't want to be wealthy, if you don't want your children and your grandchildren to be wealthy, then work your job only. I promise you, you're content, you're safe until your job fires you or lets you go or downsizes or something, you're safe. But if you have more desire to want to do more and create more for your family, a bird has wings. A bird can sit in its nest all day long, but God gave him wings to go out and sprout and go out and see the world, explore. God gave you wings. It's your mind. That's your wings to go out and explore, to find a way to create income for your family, right? See, not just work a job, not just say, praise God, I got the second job, I got the third job. That's not a blessing to me. And once again, y'all, everything I'm talking is my opinion when I say things like that. Okay, but the information I'm giving you, everything I'm giving you, you can find on the IRS's website. You can find in Direct Selling Association. You can find on Forbes magazine. See, wealthy people, successful people read wealthy information. And here's the thing, they teach it to their children. What are you teaching your children? What are you teaching your children right now? Are you teaching your children to go out and find a job? Or are you teaching your children to go out and create the job, create the business? We have to know the difference. We have to know the difference, y'all. Okay. See, now, don't get me wrong. Direct sales industry is not a magic pill. They are not a magic pill. You cannot, I've had people, let me give you a quick story. I've had people join my business. They made money their first 30 days. They made more money their first 30 days than what it cost them to start and run the business. Actually, a majority of them made more money their first 30 days than what it cost them to run the business for the year. 2 to 3 months into the business, because they hadn't made $1 million or $100,000, they quit. They actually left the industry. They made money their first month, 2 months, and left the industry. See, things like that tells me that some people are not meant to be their own boss. You can make money, be your own boss, and get frustrated and leave. Now, when I say leave, I mean leave the industry itself. I'm not saying, okay, you left the company, you found another company that you want to partner with and start a business. I meant they left the industry. They went back to just working their paycheck job. See, some people are not born. Some people, their mindset is trapped that they are secure with only a job. And that's the problem with a lot of people. See, this is not a black or white problem. This is a person problem, because over 78% of the population lives paycheck to paycheck. I didn't say 78% of blacks. I didn't say 78% of whites. 78% of American workers, of the American households, live paycheck to paycheck. That's not a black or white problem. That's a man problem. Because How can you be comfortable living paycheck to paycheck when there's so many other options out here that can create you income while you sleep, while you vacation? We got to think about this, y'all. It's a mindset problem. Some people are just not born. Oh, well, I'm not gonna say born. Some people are not mentally ready to be their own boss. Some people just say, well, I like the comfortability of being told what to do. I go to work, I clock in, I do exactly what's expected of me. I clock out and I go home. I'm fine. I'm cool with that. I know what's expected. But if I start my own business, man, I gotta kind of start making some decisions. See, in direct sales in the network marketing industry, this $120 billion industry, as of the Direct Selling Association 2016, this industry is going to allow you to make your own decisions. It's going to allow you to make your own decisions, y'all. See, once you give just the job the power to feed your family, then you're giving just that job the power to starve your family. I hope you understand what I'm saying there. So in this industry, let's go over some statistics right quick. 15.2 million people in the United States at about $30 billion a year. That's the direct sales industry, okay? Here's how this thing goes. See, you at your job, when the distributor sells a product to a consumer, you get paid. That distributor gets paid, right? At your job. So you working at Walmart. Somebody comes in and buys something at Walmart. Walmart gets paid, right? You get paid a paycheck. But see, in the direct sales industry, you're able to make sales, get paid off of your sales or products or services, and create a downline. See, every job is a form of MLM, multi-level marketing. Walmart is a form of multi-level marketing, direct sales. I'm gonna say this again. A lot of people want to argue. I'll argue with you. Walmart is a MLM. It's just not an MLM in the traditional sense of what we say. Their structure is the same. The only difference is Walmart has a brick and mortar. Walmart is going to give you, they're going to give you your, or they're going to allow you to pay into your benefits, right? They're going to put it all in a box for you. Paycheck, benefits, your schedule, and whatever and what you have to do. They all got it nicely in a box for you, so you know what's expected. But as a direct sales, you have your own business. You're your own CEO. You create your own benefits. You create your own paycheck, right? See, now in direct sales, once you understand this industry, you'll see how lucrative it is. In direct sales, what are you going to do? You're going to go out and you're going to help somebody. We'll use my business, for example, my econ. I'm going to go out and I'm going to help somebody get a pay raise on their job, right? I'm going to help somebody get their credit straight. Well, guess what? I didn't sell them anything, right? I didn't sell them. I simply educated them and showed them how to do something. So I'm providing a service of education and a product, credit repair, without selling it. That's direct sales. That's the industry. I'm referring something to somebody. It's going to change them. It's going to help them. It's going to pay them. Now, what are they going to do? Well, man, that was simple. You helped me get an extra $200 to $600. You helped me get my credit straight. Well, guess what? How can I benefit financially from that also? I helped them start a business doing this. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to in turn go out and help their family and friends do the exact same thing. Get a pay raise on their job. Get credit repair to help them. See, that's direct sales. That's the network marketing industry. See, once you understand the industry, it don't matter what company you go to. As long as you have a viable, fail-proof product, service, you'll be successful. You have a product or service that people need. Now they're coming to you instead of going to a brick and mortar somewhere paying higher prices. Because it's common knowledge. Direct sales, you can get products and services cheaper than going to the big box retailers. Why? Because see, as you see, I'm in my home, y'all. I'm in my home. All right. I work out of my home. I just have my home expenses. I don't have the big brick and mortar store with the customers, the light bills, the products and stuff that I got to pay for every month, right? So my prices, our direct sales prices, can be cheaper. Plus, you're helping out the small person. You're helping the small person to be successful versus helping the big mega companies be successful who are already successful, right? See, we always talk about group economics and supporting each other, but we don't. So listen, an MLM will allow you to create income. Once you have one business partner with you, now you're getting paid residually. See, that's the thing. Everybody goes to work at their job and gets paid linearly. You're leveraging your time for your paycheck. Direct sales allows you to get paid residually. You're leveraging the efforts of other people to get paid. And they're leveraging the efforts of other people and so forth to get paid. So tell me, how is that a scheme? How is that a scam? How is that a pyramid? We're doing exactly the same thing that you're doing on your job. Now, keep in mind, we're governed by the FTC, the Federal Trade Commission. Okay? If these businesses were legitimate, were actual pyramids, schemes, don't you think that the government would shut them down? Come on, y'all. See, sometimes people will say things only because they just don't know. And they figure, well, if I don't know, I can call it a pyramid. I can call it a scheme, and that gets me out of it. But you can't do that with somebody who knows the industry. See, once you know the industry, once you understand how much money in the industry is, then you find a business, a legitimate business in that industry. You work it part-time. I'm going to give you some numbers in a second. You work it part-time. What's going on, Scott? What's going on, buddy? And you work this thing part-time. I don't care if it just creates you an extra $200 a month. You just gave yourself a $2,400 a year pay raise. Now, I'm going to show you something. I'm going to tell you some facts. The average networker, the average person in this industry, yes, makes on average $200 a month. That's the average. $200. That's $2,400 a year. Now, a lot of people are saying to themselves, man, that ain't no money. That ain't no money. Think about this. Think about this now. See, this is where a lot of people don't think. Think about this. If you were just made on average $200 a month, and it cost you on average $50 a month to run your business, you just profited $150 a month. You just increased your yearly pay $2,000. Are you going to turn that down? So if I came to your house, to your mailbox every month, and I put a check in your mailbox every month for $200, are you going to say, I'm not going to the mailbox? Off of something you only did part-time. Because remember, $200 a month comes from people who are working their business less than 10 hours a week. Or less than 10 hours a month. Somebody averaging $200 typically is only working their business 10 hours per month. How much are you going to get paid at your job if you only work 10 hours per month? Come on, let's think about this. So would it not tell you that in this industry, your paycheck is commensurate with what you do? I'm not telling you to quit your job right now. What I'm telling you is if you can work 10, 12 hours a day for somebody else's dream, but you can't put an hour a day into your own business to create what the Bible told you to do, leave an inheritance for 3 generations, then there's a problem. There's a problem with the way you're thinking. There's a problem with the way you're thinking. And see, I promise you, you work your business part-time, an hour a week, an hour a day, sometimes a little more on the weekends. I promise you, in 3 to 6 months, your money that you're making now is going from $200 to $500. Now, $500 a month still ain't enough for you to quit your job. However, the average statistics prove that the average family only needs $300 a month extra, and they wouldn't file for bankruptcy. So tell me how this industry, the industry now, can change people's lives. See, you have to understand this industry first. I have people come join my business every day. I have people join my business daily, almost daily. We're getting paid, making a lot of money. But here's the thing. A lot of people join the business, but they have not joined the industry. They have not understood the industry, how the industry works. They have not learned how this thing actually works and applied it to their business. Once you learn how the industry works and apply it to the business, then you'll see your money start to go up. You're still working your job, right, for right now, but you learned the industry. You learn how networking works. Because if you show 3 people, if I was to go out right now and help 3 people today, just 3 people get a pay raise on their job, I can help, and I'm gonna put this out, I can help anybody get a pay raise on their job right now. Anywhere from on average $100 to $600 a month. Anybody. So if I help somebody get just $100 pay raise right now on their paycheck, and it costs them $34 a month, that's a $60 a month pay raise. Well, what if I got you $200 a month? What if I got you $500 a month? You're still only paying $35 a month to run your business. So you're telling me this industry that you start in can help you get a pay raise on your job right now, that in 9 weeks, if you work the system, can generate you $38,000. Oh, this industry is a pyramid. It's a scheme. It don't work. You have to understand the industry. I'm helping people make a lot of money. I myself am making a lot of money helping other people. Just do this part-time from home while working your job until you build up a successful amount of your business partners, because you'll have people joining your business all the time because you're simply helping them get a pay raise, helping them to learn the secrets of the wealthy. Like I got, helping people learn the secrets of the wealthy. I'm gonna help you learn how to write off the gas you put in your car. This is the industry. I'm gonna help you learn how to write off your parts of your mortgage, your insurances, your car notes, your cell phone bills, your cable bills, your internet bills. This is what this industry does. We teach people how to do what rich people do. See, rich people, wealthy people know the industry. As I just told you, 73% of women in this country are in direct sales. 73% of women in this country and 26% of men are in direct sales. That's just because women pick up on this stuff a lot quicker than men. I'm just going to be out there, be honest with you, be transparent. Women pick up on this a lot. And plus, Avon, Amway, Mary Kay, they were the founding companies where they were geared toward women. So listen, y'all, we got to understand the industry, right? You got to understand this industry. Now, the industry is not a cash cow. We have a lot of people joining the industry thinking they're going to be millionaires overnight. Not going to happen. Not going to happen. You have to work the industry. You have to learn it. You start a new job, they train you. You start a business with me, I train you. This is all it takes to get started in this industry with me. $47.90 starts you in this business, in this industry. That gets you your websites, your industry training, your pay raise on your job. You're going to exchange $47.90 for a pay raise anywhere from $100 to $600 a month on your paycheck right now in the industry. I'm going to train you on the industry. Then I'm going to train you on the business. Because see, you can't put the cart before the horse. You have to learn the industry. You have to be sold yourself on what direct sales can do for you and your family. I've already told you you're working a job right now. You can't pass that job down to your children. You can't pass that job down to your grandchildren. You can't pass that job down to your great grandchildren. But you learn the industry. You can now that's something that you're going to pass down for generations. Now you're leaving your children with wealth. Right? So that's what we do, y'all. That's what we do in this industry. Get back with the person that got you on this Facebook Live. Tell them you want to learn about this industry. You don't want to call it a pyramid anymore. Now you know that it's not a pyramid. You know what a pyramid is. A pyramid scheme, I should say. You know what that is. Stop blocking your blessings. Do what the Bible commands you to do. Stop blocking your blessings. Do what the Bible commands you to do. The Bible commands you to leave an inheritance to your children. We're going to teach you how to invest in this company, how to invest in stocks and bonds and SEPs and ETFs and things like that. We're going to teach you how to invest. Okay. Now you're leaving wealth to your children. You're leaving investments. You're leaving a business that you can pass down. See, this business is willable. I can pass this business down. Now, with that being said, anybody who have any other questions, give me a call. Hit me up on Facebook. Give me a call. 919-760-5019. Be glad to talk with you about it. I tell people all the time, you didn't know some of this information before you jumped on here, but now you do. Now you know. It's up to you. What are you going to do for your family? Y'all have a great day. Everyone like and share this. I'll be coming back a little later on with some more tips. Like and share this because people need to know. Have a great day.